What is up, y'all? Where is the camera at here? What is up, guys? Let's see if we are actually live here. Boy, it's gonna be hard to remember that you guys are over there. Yeah, we are live. Actually live here. All right. Tampa Tom is in the house. What is up, Tampa Tom? Question mark. Yeah, I'm in my son's bedroom. I'm getting ready to feed one of his tanks. I always feed his tanks while he's gone. And yeah, it is real. How is the sound? I know the audio looks good, but I'm trying out a new mic on my phone. How is the sound? So how's the sound? We got 2 people watching. Maybe the other one is me. What is up, Keith? Sounds fine. Cool. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a surprise live stream. I've got 5 live streams that I've got to make up before the end of the year to get to 100 live streams. So I figured I would, I got some frozen brine shrimp the other day, and I fed a block to my son's community tank the other night, and they went bonkers over it. So I figured I would go live for a little bit. Are you in the closet? No, he's got an open closet in his bedroom. So, what is up, Peter? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn you guys and get this tank set up to where we can see it in all of its glory. What is up, David? Hi, Haley. All is good in the neighborhood. What is up, Peter? In this tank right here, he's got a couple of bala sharks. What's up, Learning to Fish Keep, and Mikey, and Pam, and Pete Berlinski. What is up, guys? He's got a couple of bala sharks in here. He's got one of those tank buster iridescent sharks in here. Whose tank is this? This is my son's community tank, Mikey. Ono's Fish Corner is in the house. What's up? Back 40 Aqua's in the house. What is up, guys? Damien's in the house. Then he's got like 17 tiger barbs in this tank. It's a little 55 gallon. He's got regular tiger barbs in here. He's got those green moss tiger barbs, and then he's got a couple of albino tiger barbs. He's got some clown loaches in here, like 4 clown loaches. And then he's got a common pleco that's like 10 inches long, somewhere around in there in here. Bald and Dangerous is in the house. What's up, Dougie? Yeah, I decided to just do a crazy late night surprise stream tonight. I got to do 5 of them before the end of the year. So now I'll only have to do 4 more. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead. Looks like we got 20 people watching here. Looks like David went to the Shed Aquarium. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and feed these guys a couple of brine shrimp cubes that are frozen, and watch them go crazy. They love them. They're really aggressive feeders. Hello, Rack. The bricks are at the top. Yeah, they're both at the top, actually, so. Oh, you're getting some crazy snow, Mikey? I don't have any snow yet here. Look at them tearing these brine shrimp up. They really love them. What's up, Ron? Nice to see you. What's up, Melvin? Just feeding some frozen brine shrimp to my son's community tank. What's up, Carbon Really? Boom, boom, boom. Punchy lives in Wyoming, David. And that's where Our Aquatics is in the house. What's up, man? That's where Mikey's at right now for work, too. Boom, 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 boom. They're tearing them up. Tearing it up. I had never, hey Susie, I had never fed any kind of frozen foods at all until a couple of weeks ago. I got some frozen bloodworms, and I've been feeding those, and I picked these up the other day, and these fish just absolutely love them. What's up, the JQ channel? Oh, my crazy common pleco ain't coming out though. What's up, Jad? The iridescent shark about knocked himself out earlier. He hit the tank and he went kind of whooshy whooshy for a while. What's up, Dank? They've just about got them all ate. The actual cubes are gone, so it's just what's left over in the water column. That was 2 cubes, and they ate one about an hour ago as well. So, yeah, that didn't take very long. So what is everybody up to tonight? Lucas didn't go live. What's up, Lobes? What is everybody up to tonight? Lucas didn't go live. What's up, Lobes and Fishes? Yep, Dank, it's a 55. I've got the Wave Maker. What's up, Science Gal Aquatics? I've got the Wave Maker made up. See ya, Mikey. I've got it set up to where when I turn the lights on, it comes on, but at nighttime it goes off. Ever since I put that Wave Maker in here, these fish have really bulked up. And it makes for a really cool feeding time. Melvin says, hey Jeffro, I just got done making a video about reminding everyone about my logo. Oh, there it went. Sorry about that. Sorry I missed the rest of it. I'll have to go check that out. Just finished water changes on the pond. Cool. Lucas is out of town, which is why he didn't go. Okay, cool. Hey Joel, what's up, man? Just got done feeding a couple of cubes of frozen brine shrimp, but it lasted like a minute in this tank. This is my son's 55-gallon community tank, and he's got a mixture of fish in here, and I fed a cube of brine shrimp to him earlier and they went crazy. Oh, there's also 4 black skirt tetras in here as well. So there's black skirt tetras, tons of tiger barbs, 3 different kinds of tiger barbs, some bala sharks, iridescent shark, and a great big common pleco. What's up, Devin? Didn't see your comment, Devin. Sorry I missed it. I wasn't paying attention on this phone. So guys, let me know, is it pretty clear? Like, is the video pretty clear? I know someone said the audio sounded good. I'm using a really nice mic that I ordered. It's like a $40 mic. It's not a lab mic, and I built a cage for it to go with this cell phone hookup. So I'll watch it back later, but if the audio and video looks good, I may do a lot more of these. What I can do is, I've got to do 4 more of these before the end of the year. What I can do is I can like put out on my community tab, what tank do you guys want to see that you haven't saw in a while, and just do a poll and see which tank wins. Hey Candy, what's up, girl? Girl? What is up, Candy? It's like, what's up, girl? Oh, I just went for a surprise live stream. Lucas didn't go live tonight, and I just decided to do a little late night live stream. So I'm in here in my son's bedroom, just chilling, and I fed these fish earlier, frozen brine shrimp, and they went crazy over it. So I decided to come in here and feed them some more. I might go ahead and go grab another one real quick. The barbs don't go after the skirt tetras. Nope, they've been doing good. I've got like probably 17 tiger barbs in here, and the black skirt tetras have been in here for probably about 3 months now, and all of their skirts look perfect. Just picked up some longfin chocolate plecos. Do they have tips on any tips on keeping these? Feed them veggies. Feed them a real good pellet food. Like I get, as long as they're bristlenose, you know that is. But I get Northfin kelp wafers, and then like get them like some French cut green beans and feed them that like once a week or so. And they can live in temperatures down to 68, but I keep mine somewhere around 74 to 76 degrees. They like to have some wood. They like to have some hiding spots, and just water changes. But Alhana Tazuki, the black skirt tetras have been doing really good in here with the tiger barbs. It's almost like the tiger barbs just stay schooled up all the time and don't have any care whatsoever about nipping or anything. So, yep. You're welcome, Rack. I'm gonna go ahead and go get a couple more cubes of brine shrimp for them. I might maybe I'll grab a bloodworm. I'm gonna grab a couple of bloodworms and see how they do with that, because then maybe the pleco can eat some. Be right back, guys.
Are you on live right now? Can I grab a blanket? Really? I didn't remember.
All right, guys. Here is a couple of chunks of bloodworms. See how they do with those. They'll find them any second. The brine shrimp break up a lot quicker. Oh man, let's see. I'm doing all right. Okay. What's up, Taco Man? Just feeding some frozen foods to the community tank in my son's room. Hey, Daryl. What's up, man? That tank's active? Yeah, it really is. They could eat a lot, but we lightly feed this tank. But dank, they could really eat a lot. Like that bala shark back there by that sponge filter has got a whole cube in his mouth and he is tearing it to pieces. I was hoping that some of it would make it down, and some of it is falling off of him. I was hoping that some would make it down to the, what's up, Island Queen? To the bottom for the pleco to get. But that bala shark back there by the sponge filter just tore up pretty much a whole cube. So there's one more cube in there, and it's coming right down here, if you guys can see it right over here. And there goes the bala shark. I don't know, they'll get it. What's up, an old fish chick? Judy CB is in the house. What is up, Judy? Hey, Jeffro, any plans to get any new fish soon for Christmas or anything? I do. I'm on the lookout right now for some Alto Lamprologus dwarf Sumbas. What is it? Concepress or whatever. I can't remember how you say that word, but they're basically a dwarf Sumba. They're a shell-dwelling fish. They're pricey. I found some right now that are like 28 bucks a piece. So I don't know if I'm going to get them before Christmas or what. And then I am going to make another trip here in a couple weeks to Pleco Paradise, and I'll probably come home with some plecos there. Other than that, nothing really. I want to see that you get those shellers so bad. I know. I'm going to get some for sure. It just depends on when. Actually, the place that I found them, if you guys remember back this summer, I went out to Michigan and I went to Chris Carpenter's fish room. He's the vice president of the fish club that Jeremy is associated with up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He's a big shell dweller guy. So I reached out to him to find these, and we found some. The pictures that I saw on the website, though, were a little bland, and I saw some on Google Images that are a little brighter. The Sumba dwarfs are really, really amazing. So I've not pulled the trigger on it yet just because of that. But yeah, this tank is gangbusters like this all the time. The tiger barbs kind of school, and then so do the all the clown loaches that are in here as well. I think there's actually 5 clown loaches in here. 4 or 5. The biggest female green moss tiger barb, if you see her right over in here, she's got a little, looks like an aggression sore on her side. I might need to put some salt in the tank or something. Looks like she's missing a scale or 2. Maybe she got into a fight. I think she's a female anyhow. Anybody got any questions about this tank or anything? We've had it set up, I would say, like almost 2 years now, probably. Somewhere around in there. And every time my son wants to buy a fish for the community tank, I mean, the bio load seems like it would be bad, but really all we do on this tank is a 30% water change once a week. We don't heavily feed it. So it's not that bad. What's up, Petsotics? 42 in the house on a surprise live stream on a Friday night. What the heck? Popsicles in the house. What's up? Thinking of getting cherry barbs. Just need to learn how to take care of them first. Yep. I like those Odessa barbs too. Corey's video today, he had some Odessa barbs on there, and I saw some up in Michigan too when I was up there, and they're really, really nice. Let's see here. Was that about, okay, I kind of miss having plecos, but I don't miss the poop. Yep, they do, definitely. I try to, a lot of times, do bare bottoms on those, or like have a bunch of Malaysian trumpet snails in the substrate. Drilling holes in plastic containers for betta wall. Surprise live stream, much appreciated while I clean. Thanks. That's awesome. Yep. I don't think anybody really went live tonight at all. So it's one of those type of deals where, yeah, I like Taco Man Aquatics too. That's pretty cool in the Island Queen. It's one of those type of deals where I've got to add some live streams in because I want my New Year's Eve live stream. If you guys don't know, New Year's Eve is on a Monday night, and that's my water change night. So I'm going to go live that night from like 8 till midnight, and then I'm going to try to do a year in review video and premiere it at the end. That's what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to try to get a bunch of clips to a bunch of videos that I've done this year and do a year in review video, and then at the end of my New Year's Eve live stream, all the people that really hung out till the very end, we'll do a premiere where we'll go over to that chat and we'll premiere my year in review video, and that will actually be on the morning of January 1st of 19. So yeah, I know I missed not having Lucas tonight too. I was really surprised. Have time, a water change overflow right at midnight. Yeah, no kidding, right? Speaking of overflow, I had hang on the back on my L183 tank earlier get kind of clogged up. Melvin says, hey, if I put tiger barb with my Buenos Aires tetras and other fish for my 20-gallon high community tank, will they nip at them and other fish? Depends on how many tiger barbs you put in there. Like Alhana Tezuka was asking, I put those, we've got like 4 black skirt tetras in here, and most of the time on tetras that have big skirts, or any fish that has big skirts, if you put them with nippy fish, they'll nip at them. But these tiger barbs don't really do a lot of aggression because there's so many of them. It's a real peaceful community, actually. When you walk in here, sometimes the bala sharks flip out a little bit. What kind of stand is the tank on? Looks skinny. It's a wrought iron stand. It's one of those that it's a double stand where you can put one on top and one on the bottom. Yeah, it's a wrought iron stand. But Melvin, I would, if you're going to do it, see, we also had the tiger barbs in here first as well, you know, so that probably helped a little bit as well. But I added the wave maker. I actually was getting the wave maker for another project that I had going on. I've heard with barbs, you need a big school of them to keep aggression down. Yes, definitely. And that's exactly what's happening here. There's like 17 tiger barbs in here, and they don't mess with the black skirt tetras at all. And actually, I am confused here because we did have 5 blue neon tetras in this tank. My son's not here, so I can't ask him about it, but you know what? We had 5 blue neon tetras in there as well. Just makes me wonder where the heck did they go? My son never said anything to me about it. Some people say 4 should be okay. Yeah, I would probably respectfully disagree. I would say that you'd probably have to have upwards of 10 or so to really start getting them to school and be cool and collective. The way the sharks ate those bloodworms, I bet the neons went to the sharks. Yeah, I know. It makes me really curious. I want to talk to my son now really bad because just all of a sudden out of the blue, we could have traded them and I forgot too. You put neons with an iridescent shark? Yeah, the iridescent shark was a baby though. A lot of this stuff, like this iridescent shark, there's no way that it could always stay in this 55 gallon, you know? So like a lot of this stuff is impulse buys that my son has done for a community tank. But the neons did great with them for a long time. They're just not in here anymore, and it makes me wonder what the heck happened. Tetras usually do better or good in group schools of 6 at least, in my opinion. Okay, cool. John Becker says wave maker could have killed them. They were in here for months with the wave maker, so I kind of doubt that. I don't know. They were in here for quite a while with the wave maker on. This is the first time I've really sat down and really watched this tank for a while. Opinions are like, what again? Question mark. Yeah, I've never kept 6 tiger barbs. Whenever we bought the 7 regulars, I'm partial to tiger barbs because that's one of the first fish that I ever kept. And it's one of those type of deals where I've never had just 6, you know. I think 7 was the smallest group I ever had. What's up, Jason? Nice to see you, buddy. Now y'all have me counting fish. Yeah, no kidding, right? It's like, it makes me want to text my son and be like, did you feed him to your piranha or something? Or like, what? What's up, honeybee? Nice to see ya. You up late tonight? Jeff in the house. Yeah, what's up, man? Put a red-tailed shark in there. Yeah, right. I'd like to get a bigger tank and get some red-tailed catfish. That would be cool. That would be awesome. I still got 8 tiger barbs. Yeah, I love tiger barbs. I always have. Benjamin P's in the house. What's up, Benjamin? I'm gonna go get me another drink real quick. It's 4:30 there. Judy CB with the $2.99 super chat. Great info on barbs so far. Thanks a lot, Judy. I appreciate that. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get me a drink. Whoopsie. Yeah, red-tailed cats do get gigantic. I even like those wood cats that Bob has over at Steamfod Aquatics. I like those things. The black and the white looks really, really awesome. But, you know, my biggest tank right now is a 55 gallon, so those kind of things are way down the road. I seen a question. What we drinking? Bush latte. Bush latte. Benjamin P said, yeah, those are sweet. Yeah, I love the wood cats. The wood cats are amazing. They look like a mini orca. When Bob did that video, I hadn't really seen them. I don't know if I'd ever seen them before, ever. Jeff, have you been doing extra water changes? I have on the 50-gallon lowboy. That's the only one I have been. I had a red-tailed cat ate me out of house and home. Yeah, no kidding. They are awesome big fish. They look like mini killer whales. Yeah, they do, Dougie. Good. Yeah, I had to do it last night on the 50-gallon lowboy. And then I'll do it again Monday. Just get 2 a week. I've been kind of eyeing Hillstream loaches, but I have to research them. Yep, I love loaches. Yes, Taco Man, I agree. Pictus catfish are awesome. What is your take on glow tetras? Tetras, any flow fish? I don't really dig any of the glow fish, if that's what your question was, Petsotics. I never really got into that stuff. And the chat went silent. Dozer's out there whining. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. The red tiger barbs, glowfish are kind of cool. Yeah, they are. And like I said earlier, that not iridescent, Odessa barbs, those are nice too. We're still trying to count. My daughter is here from Omaha and she's asleep out on the couch, and Dozer's whining because he wants to get out and be on her lap. I'm personally not a fan of glowfish. I mean, it's cool that they get kids into the hobby, but they're commonly mistreated. It's like people don't even think they're real because they're shiny or something. Yes, I agree. Glowfish got my little kiddos into the hobby originally. Now the 6-year-old keeps auto cats, tetras, bettas, and guppies. That's awesome, man. Sweet. I never thought that I would get 50 people in here just on a little mobile stream like that. I hope that it's not, you know, buffering and stuff. Saw a fish at the Shed Aquarium today whose eyes blinked, produced actual light flashes every 10 seconds or so. They called it flashlight fish. Very cool. Awesome. I've never seen those. I love fish keeping for that natural side of it. Glowfish and natural, LOL. Jeff, that good man. Hello, folks lurking while drawing. What is up, Priscilla? Quality is good, Jeff. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Candy. I appreciate that for sharing it out. I'd like to have Priscilla remake my logo on my shirt. You know, maybe for a return of that birthday present that I gave her this year. Quality is all good on my end too. Think you're good. Cool. That is awesome. It is a pretty new phone. Now it's not a new model of phone, but it's a brand new phone. Going to the shed is super fun when you see all the fish in the aquarium. They are huge. Yeah, no kidding. Jeff, so on what size do you decide to sell your plecos? I like to sell them if I'm shipping them. I like to sell them at an inch. They ship so good when they're small. Low waste. You can put 2 or 3 to a bag. And they're less likely to poke holes in the bags. Never really understood the natural POV. We need the country on the science. We're communicating with science. Now glowfish are just science. But anyhow, like Jason, you know, like my bigger ones, I try to always sell to my LFS. He likes to have them a little bit bigger anyhow, because they're a little bit more on their way. And then I like to hang on to those little ones for the ones that I ship out, because they just do so much better in shipping. And I've got tons of them that are an inch right now, so ready. I probably should start advertising. I may go ahead and bring in my summer tubs. Jeff, do you have a TDS meter? Yep, and I use it quite often. I knew it wasn't just a present, LOL. Yeah, I know, right? Science Gal Aquatic says, brand new iPhone today. Birthday is the 20th. Happy to film again. Yep. This is an iPhone 7. My last one was iPhone 6. And this one's an iPhone 7. But it's a brand new one at least. So everything's good to go. I can hear out of it and everything. Love the center tank at the Shed Aquarium. It's like 50 feet across. Awesome. I want a TDS. Oh, shoot. I want a TDS update vids. Okay. Still got the 6. Aqua Bros. Still got the 6. Welcome to the live stream. Go sell them. Get Gil's website. I'm not really in a big hurry. Let's see. And 1.5-year-old kid put my TDS meter in her mouth. I'm not sure if it got a very good reading on her. That's a good one, Alhuna. 4:30 a.m. here. Yep. Tampa Tom says tomato. Tomato. I would love for you to enter my logo design contest for surpassing 100, Priscilla. I'd like for her to redo my logo, because she could actually, I'd like my logo to be a sketch. You know what I mean? It would just be cool. I think it would look, I mean, I've got a friend that's an artist, but I'd have to look him up. Is it an apple, Candy? Maybe it is an apple. I thought it was a tomato. I'm looking on a little bitty phone and I'm 42. Half blind. Jeff, so you regret anything in your fish room? Can't really think of anything. What's up, Raph? Cool video. I will be at the Tampa Bay, Florida auction. Awesome. That's an apple. Yeah, I know. Candy corrected me. I thought it was a tomato. I can't really think of anything, Jason, off the top of my head that I regret in my fish room. Just that maybe it was all together, maybe. I haven't been to the shed in a long time. Maybe I need to go on a day. All a TDS is a volt meter. It measures the conductivity of the water. Yeah. Jeff, I'm 47, so shush. You don't look 47 at all, Candy. You look great for 47, actually. I wished a day would have 40 hours so I could have time to cover everyone's needs. LOL. Alhana Tazuki says, well, I could be a paying customer too, Priscilla, and I could maybe pay possible gigantic bucks. Like maybe I might pay you $1 million for $1 million design. That's too funny. One of the kids I work with at the pet store decided to lick a test strip and was concerned at how high her ammonia was. And if we're talking about TDS, what are some other ways we can use it as a tool? A TDS meter as a tool? Boy, I don't know. I haven't got that far into it. Remember, guys, I hardly ever test my water. Like, whenever I'm setting up new tanks or whenever I'm moving fish. A million? LOL. Yeah, right. I hardly ever test, so I know how to use a TDS for what it's meant for, but I don't know if you've got any secrets, dude. Yeah, Pam, I could reach out to Pam too. Oh, how much monies do we talking? Yeah, that's funny. My daughter did a logo for Corbus. You could check with her. Cool. That's awesome that it ran in the family there, Pam. Jeff, message me sometime. All right. Sounds good. I must test my daughter's TDS in local fish store tomorrow. And my daughter did mine too. That is awesome. Wow. That is nice, Pam. I'll show you the way of the kung fish. Cool. I'm surprised that the clown loaches aren't settled back in their tubes, honestly. Lyle, little word is in the house. What is up, Lyle? Does Dozer do any tricks? I can snap a finger, and no matter where he is at, if he's within distance of being able to see me snap my finger, he will lay down and not get up until I tell him to. And every time he walks up to anybody, instead of jumping up on them and stuff, he sets before they pet him. So those are some things that I don't like about dogs. Like when company comes over, I don't want my dogs jumping on them because I don't like it when a dog jumps on me. So whenever I have company over, I can snap my finger and he'll lay down and he won't get up until they leave if I want him to. And then whenever he goes over to somebody for love or to be petted or something, he will set before. And then he always sets at the doorways. So like if I go outside, I have to release him at the doors. Like I have to say, okay, his release is okay. And like whenever I put him in the kennel, he sets outside the door of the kennel. It's like a routine now. He does it for everyone too. And like my 12-year-old son, ever since my 12-year-old son, so take 6 years away, that's how old Dozer is. So when my son was 6 is when we got Dozer. And all of my kids can make Dozer do all of the things: set, lay down, roll over. You know, they can make him behave, you know. Dozer also, for me anyhow, I don't know if any of the other kids can get him to do it, but I can get him to sick things. Like if there's a squirrel or a rabbit out in the yard and I've got him sitting there beside me, I can unhook his leash and say sick him and he will run after it. If considered tool in an aquarium, what do you think is the most important things to have to be successful caring for fish? Oh boy, and consider tool in aquarium. If consider tool in an aquarium, gosh. Well, gosh, that's a tough one, man. I mean, like, if you call like water dechlorinator a tool, that's very important, and water changes, but that's not a tool. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really take a tool to change water, I guess. I guess a tool to change water. If you're smacking out the questions. If you have snow outside, I would invite you to test your water parameters. If you have snow outside, I do not have snow outside. Gravel vac for those water changes. Yeah, I hardly ever gravel vac though. Really, I don't. Every so often I do, but a lot of my tanks are bare bottom as well. I don't have very many substrated tanks, and in my substrated tanks they're heavily planted, so I don't know, like this one's got a real light layer of sand, and between the wave maker and all the fish, it keeps most of the waste kicked up. I mean, if you look over here, there's a little bit of waste in the sand, but test your tap along with the snow. Test your tap. I don't have any snow, dude. Find the TDS of the snow. It's important. Oh, maybe you're talking to somebody else. Sorry, Jason. It is kind of hard to keep up with the chat on the little phone. I brought my iPad in here to do it, but it was just kind of a hassle. Never thought of using snow for water changes. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Probably be no different than rain, though. It'd probably mess with your pH a little bit, so you got to be careful there. That's what I would guess. Boom, 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 boom. I'm really glad that I kicked on here tonight, guys, because it turned out to be a pretty good one. Like 54 watching right now. Does your son take care of this tank? Yes, he does, but he's kind of lazy. Like there's a little 20-gallon tank right over here that whenever it kind of gets out of control with snails and stuff, I have to take care of it. Like right now, he's got a pleco in there that's setting on some wigglers that really we should have pulled the eggs. Yeah, he doesn't take very good care of that tank. I mean, he's just got some guppies in it and some shrimp and some snails and some plecos. But too much ammonia with that yellow stuff. That is the first rule of snow. Don't use the yellow snow. It's just tannins, right? Have a good night, Dougie. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. It was nice seeing you. Bye for now, peeps. Need to go. Have a good one, Dougie. We'll go for another 20 minutes or so, guys. Hey, you, what's up, man? Rick Lisk is in the house. How do you sex plecos? Well, some plecos I'm really not sure. I would have to look. But if you're talking about bristlenose plecos, for the most part, the males have bristles all over their nose, and the females have bristles just on the end of their nose. Jason, we are in my son's bedroom, and this is his 55-gallon community tank. But the other plecos, you know, there's all kinds of different types of plecos. There's different size and shapes of their nose. Like some females have a broader nose, yada, yada, yada. So you have to look up a specific pleco. If you're wanting to know on a specific pleco, there's lots of good information out there. How often do you actually siphon back your graveled tanks? Let's see. I've only got 2 of those, really. Probably, I would say once every month, I would say. That would probably be honest. But it could go a little longer, too. Because, like, in both of those tanks, I've got Malaysian trumpet snails. And then I've also got a lot of root feeding plants. So, I don't know. It's been over a month since I have on those 2. If I put some biomedia into the 75-gallon new tank from older 33-gallon tank and some rocks from the older tank, how long till I can put fish in it? That is, that's a good question. There's some people out there, whoopsie, Got awful dark in here. I just kicked the light. There's some people that would go ahead and put fish in right away, and I might be one of those people, but it's hard for me to recommend for you to do that. Because if I recommend that you do that and you kill the fish, the best thing to do is to go off of your water parameters. And that's what I do. Even if I put a bunch of cycled media in a tank and put a cycled filter on a tank, I still go off of my water parameters. And if it hasn't went through the nitrogen cycle and your water parameters aren't safe to put fish in, you really can't put fish in it. So you can do all that stuff and then check your water parameters, and if they're close and safe, just be careful. You know, watch them on a daily basis, because you got to be careful for ammonia spikes, because your water parameters could be reading good and then all of a sudden out of the blue an ammonia spike happens, you know. Pam, they were supposed to be here today. Nothing, and tracking is being a pain. What is up, Blue? Okay, let me see here if I can find my line. Okay, that's a little better. Jason says, when do you think it's a good idea to stop drinking? When should you just say no? That's a good question, Jason. I don't know the answer to it, though. And good luck, Candy, if you thought fish were addictive. What's up, Susan? Nice to see ya. I'm really here. I'm in my son's bedroom. And that is his community tank that we're looking at. And it's been a while since I've been in here and messed around with this fish. Anyone know the answer to my question above, as no one can tell me, please? Man, I wish I wasn't on this mobile phone, Honeybee. Maybe I can get to it. How far was it? Honeybee says, I have 10 bristlenose plecos, albino and golden, that I'm growing out, and they are 2 inches long with no bristles at all. Is this normal, Jeffro? Yep. Sometimes they don't start showing bristles until they get 3 inches long. Because I've got a bunch of 2 inchers right now that, and then it's hard to believe that you got all females. What do you say? There was 10? It's hard to believe that they were all females, but at 2 inches, sometimes they still haven't really shown their bristles yet. So to me, I would say that's normal. Hang in there, girl. Sorry I missed your question there too, Honeybee. Angelfish Haven is in the house. I miss my clown loach. As soon as I get my angels moved to their breeding tanks, I'm going to get some more. I love clown loaches. They're like one of my favorites. They really are one of my favorites. Let's see. Thank goodness. Thanks, Jeffro. There is hope. Yes, there is, Honeybee. Yes, there is. I've had them have to be like 3 inches before I could see, and then all of a sudden, bristles everywhere. How many tanks do you have, and what's your current favorite fish? Aqua Bros, I've got 40 tanks. I've got 36 set up. I've got 4 20-gallon longs that I just got a rack for the other day that I've got everything to set them up. I just need to get them set up, and then that will put me up to 40. And my favorite fish right now would have to be one of my new plecos that I got, my L393 Cheese Creek plecos. I've got a couple of those, and the video to that will be this next Tuesday, the unboxing. And it's a really fun video. I had to play rock, paper, scissors to get those plecos, and I got them for free. And it's all in the video. It's awesome. Those tiger barbs are huge. Yeah, the green female, if I see her again, she is really huge. She's right down here. She is really huge. She's like big, big, big. Aqua Bros says looking forward to it. Yeah, The L393 Pleco, if you guys wanted to see it, I think it was on last Saturday night's live stream. I was right at 1,500 subscribers. So at the beginning of the live stream, I challenged everyone to share it out to see if we could get up over the 1,500 subs. And then I started noticing a bunch of people coming in, and I think my record before that night was 65 people at a live stream. And all of a sudden we started getting up into the 60s, and I was like, if we can get 75 people here, I'll show you guys the thumbnail to my video that's coming up, which has the L393 on there. Huge Rection is in the house. What is up, you? Anyhow, if you want to see that Pleco, you can go back to that live stream, and somewhere around the end, maybe the last fourth of the video, I pulled that thumbnail up on the screen, and it is just an awesome Pleco. And he's even colored up, the male and the female actually. Jeff, you have green dragons? Nope, Dank does. I could have got some green dragons. They were short fins, and Mikey had them from Mile High Plecos, and the price was right. I just didn't pull the trigger, but Dank got a bunch of them. What's up, Joel? The stakes weren't very high. You direction. But anyhow, last Saturday we ended up getting like 72 in the stream, which was really great. Otter Creek Aquatics is in the house. What's up, Otter Creek? Okay, we'll go for another 9 minutes, guys, and then we'll be at the hour. And then we'll go ahead and call it quits. I haven't even checked to see where my battery is on my phone. I don't even know if I can see it while I'm on here. 4 Horsemen is in the house. Any silver dollar? Nope, no silver dollar in here. Just like 17 tiger barbs, some bala sharks, an iridescent shark, some black skirt tetras. What else we got in here? Some clown loaches, and then we do have a big, we've got a big common Pleco back here in the corner. See that big common Pleco back there? But that's about it. I would say he's somewhere around 10 inches long. I have a snowball Pleco and a queen golden nugget Pleco and love them so much. Just can't wait for my first lot of bristlenose to get bristles. Knowing my luck, they will be all females. I highly doubt it, Honeybee. I bet you with that many, you've got to have them. Have a male in there. Alhana says, my husband thought you said battle sharks. Now he says we need battle sharks for a 37. Yeah, Bala, I think is how you say it. I would say the spelling would be B-A-L-L-A, but maybe it's B-E-L-L-A. I can't remember. Bella or Bala shark. It's probably like beta and beta. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably mispronouncing it. But they're pretty common in fish stores. They get really big though, so be prepared. I mean, this tank really isn't big enough for them for their whole life, actually. You know, like, they can turn around and all that kind of stuff, but eventually a person's gonna have to put them in a bigger tank. Bala. Okay, Petsotics got it. Dank got it. Probably everybody got it. Hana said, yeah, it's a Bala shark. You said it right. He just can't hear. No battle sharks in a 37. Let's see. Well, he Jeffro'd that spelling up. Bala. Aqua Bros. That's actually what Aqua Bros did. That's what I really have to have in order to say something right. Get more barbs. Yeah, I like those Odessa barbs. Those are really pretty. That red. Oh man, those are really pretty. I'd like to get some Odessa barbs for me. Like, I like them a lot. Yeah, they do need a bigger tank. Now that Pleco's coming out and sucking on the filter. I was just offered 3 55-gallon tank setups and a 110-gallon setup with fish, all for $250. Gonna have to rehome some of the fish though. Awesome. Odessa barbs are very aggressive. Yep. Like a lot of fish though, if you get enough of them, you can tame them down a little bit. I got a group of them. They're sweet. Yeah, I love them. I have a bunch and they nip and chase nonstop. Eee. Prettier than cherry barbs. What I like about the Odessa barbs, you'll have to look them up on Google Images, because I bet you, Judy, I bet you there's some really great images out there. The Odessa barbs have like pattern on them that is just really cool. So I like them a lot. I have 10 Odessa barbs in my rainbow tank. They only chase each other. Cool. What is up, Rick Lisk? All right, guys. Yeah, Dank sending me a text making fun of me. It's not my tank, Dank. I have Odessas with Ember Tetras and they get along great. Awesome. Yeah, I love the Odessas. I have drape fin barbs. They're not like other barbs at all. Timid and don't chase anything. Wow, I never would have known that. Crazy. All right, guys, we'll go for another close to 4 minutes here. I'm kind of anxious to go back and watch some of this to see how good the audio and video was, because if it's good enough, I'll do more of these. I need to do 4 more before the end of the year. I'm so ready for bed. I bet, Benjamin. Dank says, I like the tank. Cool. Yeah, it's not much to it, though. Dovey, LOL. Dovi. Oh, Dovi. I agree, rosy longfins are great. Let's see here. Even the female Odessas are super cool looking. Yeah, no kidding. It has been a long week. It has been a long week. I mean it. Like, this week was really stressful too. I'd love to do a ton of Odessas in a large tank. Audio is great. Cool. Yeah, 100 Odessa barbs would be awesome. And with the Ember Tetras, the Tetras work as ditherfish. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Is it hard to keep clean? This tank right here is not very hard to keep clean at all. I mean, I've got the wave maker over here, and between that and all of the fish that are in here, they keep it all spun up onto this hang on the back, and then I've got another hang on the back over there, a smaller one, and then I've also got the sponge filter over there. And yeah, this tank is low maintenance. It really is. And I actually only change the water in it once a week. Not kidding at all. Science Gal Aquatics says, looks and sounds great. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for coming, girl. Man's not hot in the house. Man's not hot in the house. IFG in the house. Ooh, what's up, IFG? You need 1,000-gallon with some monsters. I know. That Pleco that you had in your hands on your thumbnail the other day, I was like, God, I got to have that in my life. I want to get that Grand Panook, the one that's got the big gray mustache on it. That's what I want. I've been looking at this 400-gallon frag tank that I want to get and just put a bunch of big Plecos in it. That's what I want to do. Do Pleco grow... do Plecos grow to tank size, or how much they eat? That's a hard one to answer. I would say it probably stunts their growth. You know, most fish are going to get big no matter what, but it's going to slow it down if you got them in small confinement. But you get them in a bigger tank and they'll get bigger quicker. But if you have them in a small tank for a long time, that slows down their growth, in my opinion. Grow to the tank size is a myth. Yeah, I know. But I think it does slow them down a little bit because they can't exercise a lot. A lot of growth is from exercise. And if you have a big long fish in a smaller tank, they can't exercise as much. Yeah, they will outgrow the tank, but it takes them a little bit longer than if you have them in a, like, in other words, like if you had the same fish in a big giant tank, the big giant tank, that fish would grow faster. This one would still outgrow this little tank, but the one in the great big tank, a big giant tank, he would grow a lot quicker. That's my opinion. That's how it works with when I'm growing out plecos. Like if I grow them out in a 10-gallon tank, it takes them forever. But I put them in a bigger tank and they grow out a lot faster. Agreed, bigger tanks, they grow faster. Yep, definitely. You would know, you're a monster man. You got those monsters. But that big old giant one that you had in your hands, I was like, God, I gotta have me one of those. Water changes prevent stunting. Okay. Well, I still think that this pleco down here would grow bigger, quicker in a bigger tank. Even though I change water. You know what I mean? Water quality has a little something to do with it too. Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks, Jeffro. Made tons of progress listening. Awesome. We are at the 1 hour mark. So I am going to go ahead and call it quits for the night. Thanks for everybody that came out. You know, 56 on a surprise live stream is pretty good for me. Hopefully this mobile thing turned out pretty good and it wasn't too cringy. And tomorrow night, we got the Hangout live stream at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure and be there, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out, y'all. Sorry I didn't check in as much with you guys, and I don't even know how to stop it on this one. So, boop.